Hey guys, today I'm going to be showing you all of the items in Royale High that got reworked. I'm going to show you the item now and what it looked like before it got reworked. I'm going to be speedrunning this just because there's about 32 items on this list. Before this video starts, don't forget to follow my Roblox, my Twitter, and TikTok, and most importantly, don't forget to subscribe. Enjoy the video! Probably half of the population that plays Royale High has Batmobiles, and they're pretty loved around the whole community. They had a huge glow up. This is what they look like before they were reworked. I'll rate this rework a 8 out of 10. The magical enchantress is actually so magical. It's one of the prettiest skirt in my opinion. This is before the rework. I'll rate this rework a 10 out of 10 because it's probably one of my favorite skirts in Royale High. The kitty crossbody had the biggest glow up ever in my opinion. It's the top of the list. I really like how the stitching looks and everything. This glow up was a 10 out of 10. You can literally see just the glow up. Do I even have to explain? Do you remember when everybody would use these socks with the old Batmobiles? I don't think they're really used anymore just because the Batmobiles got reworked. This is what they looked like before. I'll give it like a 2 out of 10 for rework base just because they don't really look like they got a rework, but they did. The Teddyzilla is so cute, and can we just talk about this color? I saw it in Royale High somewhere, but I think that all this pink is so cute and I didn't think of putting this on before, but this is what the Teddyzilla looked like before, and I'll rate this rework a 10 out of 10 just because I think it's adorable. We have the ballroom entrance. Now, I know many people don't use this anymore, including me, but I do say that if you really look into the skirt, it's really pretty and it did have a major glow up. This is what it looked like before. I think that they added more detail and they made it 100% better. I'll rate this glow up a 6 out of 10. I remember when the mini skirt came out and I would use it all the time. It was like an alternative for the pleated skirt. This is what it looked like before. I'm gonna rate this glow up a 5 out of 10 just because it looked pretty before, so I wouldn't mind if the old one was still around. The large trainbow skirt is so beautiful. I think I've had this a couple times and I love to just enjoy my time with it because I usually trade it away, but if you have this, you are one lucky person. This is what it looked like before. I'm gonna rate this glow up a 10 out of 10 just because it's so beautiful. This skirt had its moment when it first got reworked. Everybody was wearing it. I remember I was in the training hub and literally every single buddy was wearing this skirt, and then it just lost its value. Nobody really likes it anymore, but it is cute. I think it came out like in 2020, so that explains the butterflies, but this is what it looked like before. I'm gonna rate this glow up a 10 out of 10 just because look at the difference. Cottage Princess had a huge glow up. I can say that this is not my favorite skirt, and I know it's not many favorites by so many people, but I can say that this had a huge glow up, and I'm gonna say this again, but look at the difference, guys. Just this is what it looked like before. You can see it looks a lot flatter and just more 2D than what it looks like now. So I'm gonna rate this glow up a 7 out of 10. This is a real life mermaid skirt. I'm sure everybody has had this skirt at one point in their Royale High journey. This is what it looked like before. I'm gonna give this glow up a 7 out of 10 just because they did resemble it as much as they could and it turned out really pretty. The pleated skirt is one of my favorite skirts to this day, and since it came out, this is what it looked like before. I'm gonna give this glow up a 10 out of 10 just because it did look a lot like the mini skirt, so I'm so glad that they actually changed it and they made the mini skirt and the pleated skirt look a lot different from each other. Okay, so this is on the list and you may be wondering why, but this is what it looked like before. They did some adjustments. I'm pretty sure that they made it a little bit slimmer and smaller, but I'll probably rate this glow up a 1 out of 10 just because you can barely see the difference, but it's there, guys. This is Mermaid Royalty. I think this is so pretty. I love that it's so glowy and it's just perfect for the summer. This is what it looked like before. I think this had a huge glow up. I'm gonna rate this glow up a 10 out of 10 just because just look at the detail that they put into this item. We have Arachno Fabulous earrings. Try saying that 10 times in a row. That's a tongue twister. Anyways, this is what they looked like before. I'd like to say that they got a pretty good glow up, but you know what really got a glow up? Their profile picture. Anyways, I'm gonna rate this glow up a 5 out of 10. You may be asking why half of it isn't there, and I can't really tell you. It's like that with the rainbow pot of gold earrings as well. I'm pretty sure you guys know what this looks like. This is what they look like before. I'm gonna be rating this glow up a 6 out of 10 because they added way more detail and it looks so cute, but I haven't worn this since 2019, so. And somehow I have like 5 of these. Like the pot of gold, this one isn't showing the bottom half of it, but you can see what it looks like before, and I think this got a pretty good glow up, but it looks the same, but you can tell that it's different. I'm gonna rate this glow up a 6 out of 10. These sleeves are so adorable. Just look at the rainbow and look at the bows and little stars. This is what they look like before. You can obviously tell that there's so much more detail. They did take away all the glowy stuff, but it looks good now. I'm gonna be rating this glow up a 9 out of 10. This is a Royale High helmet. A lot of people don't use this, but I think this is such a cool like concept. Maybe Royale High will add like a sports team. I'm not sure, but this is what it looked like before. I definitely like the design on it. It's so cool, but I really like how they made the helmet look now and kind of look icy. My rating for this one is going to be a 7 out of 10. The spring horns are pretty cool. You can definitely make some pretty cool outfits with this. I never really was much of a fan in the first place, but this is what they look like before. And let me tell you that they did get a pretty good glow up. I like how they look now. I probably won't really ever be wearing this item, but I can say that the glow up was really nice. I'm gonna rate this glow up a 6 out of 10. These are the falling spring blossoms. Oh my gosh, these are one of my favorite items in the game. They're so simple. This is what they look like before. They used to be kind of more 2D and very heart-shaped, but they just added more kind of definition to it. It looks the same, but I'm telling you guys, there is a major difference. This was probably one of my first item wheels, and ever since then, they've been my favorite thing to use. I always have them on if I have like a really nice over-the-top outfit. I'm gonna rate this glow up a 7 out of 10 just because there isn't really much of a difference, but I can tell it's there. The tropical flower is pretty huge, but it is pretty in Sunset Island. Sunset Island did give this to you, so I'm not complaining. The glowing is really nice. This is what it looked like before. You can tell that it had a huge glow up. It was kind of wonky before, and now it looks pretty nice. It's still a little bigger, but I wish it was kind of smaller, so I'm gonna give this glow up a 7 out of 10. These are one of my favorite earrings. Just look how pretty they are. There's 2 stars, maybe 4, I don't know, you can count, maybe 5, I don't know. This is what they look like before. I'm gonna give this glow up a 10 out of 10. Just look at the glow up, guys. These are one of my favorite earrings. Honestly, I kind of forget about this item sometimes, but if you look at the comparison with the glow ups, this is what it looked like before. Before, it looked really huge and kind of like out of place, but with the rework, it really fits the head perfectly and doesn't look as awkward as it did. But I'm gonna give this glow up a 7 out of 10. Spring cleaning duster, like the band Duster. I'm just kidding. This is what it looked like before, by the way. I'm gonna give this glow up a 0 out of 10 just because I prefer the older version than the newer one, because it kind of looks like a wig kind of just on a stick, but the handle looks really nice, so I'll give 1 point to that. So technically I'll rate it a 1 out of 10. This is a seashell top. I'm pretty sure you can get this from the Wheel. I'm gonna show you what it looks like before. I'm gonna say that I prefer the old version just because I don't really like the rework because they added patterns, and I prefer the older version because, you know, it's more simpler and more detailed to me, in my opinion. So I'm gonna give this glow up a 1 out of 10. These paws are so cute. They're just so cute when you style them right. This is what they look like before. Before, they looked very close together and just kind of cluttered, but with the rework, it looks so cute. I'm gonna rate this glow up a 10 out of 10. Alright, last one on our list is Celebration Sombrero. So this is what it looked like before. Before, it had this like pattern that you couldn't really design, and now you can design every color you want. So that's like a big bonus I like with reworks. For the last one, I'll be rating this a 7 out of 10. Thank you all so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed kind of seeing what the difference is. I'll see you all in my next video. Bye everyone!